So, what's next? We gonna go visit that guy in Nippori?
Yeah, that was my plan.
Then I'm coming with you. I've got a lot of questions for him. Oh, Shizuka wants to come too.
Does she?
Yeah, I ran into her this morning and told her about yesterday. She said there was something she wanted to ask him. Oh, should I have not said anything?
We should probably keep all this stuff to ourselves. We still don't really know anything about any of it. But I do know that whatever's going on is dangerous. I don't want people getting involved just because they're curious.
I know that. Don't worry. I just told Shizuku about it because she's our friend. I figured she was gonna find out eventually anyway.
He's right, Chikage. This isn't a game. Oh, by the way, I thought up a few more possible hero names. You mind if I run them by you?
Really? You're the one who's gonna tell me this isn't a game?
It boggles the mind, doesn't it?
Whoa, what are you saying? I'm always 110% serious.
Sorry for making you wait. Hey, Shizuku!
Hey, you're finally here.
Sorry, Whoa. What happened to your hand, Leo? It doesn't even look like a hand anymore.
Wait, you can see it? Then yeah, you're right. I've been blessed with an incredible power.
Not this again.
What's wrong with a little boasting? Doesn't hurt anyone. Ha! If only you could have seen me yesterday. So cool and heroic.
We were there! And he still won't shut up about it. Oh, wow. I guess it must have been a pretty big deal, whatever it was. Kay won't tell me anything. I'm feeling kind of left out, guys.
Are you feeling okay?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it's just... you look a little pale.
Maybe I'm still tired from that after-school class yesterday? I'm actually feeling really good.
Well, if you say so. Just be careful, okay?
I will. You worry too much.
All right, we're all here. Which means it's time to learn the truth behind the mystery of my left hand. To Nippori!
What should I be saying? Yay! Oops, sorry. Was I not supposed to? We're not going to Nippori for you, and the less I know about your left hand, the happier I will be.
Look, are we ready? Let's go.
According to his business card, his office should be around here. There are streets and alleys everywhere. This place is a maze.
Feels kinda old.
This town used to be really famous for its cloth, I think. It really looks different from Mamma Mia, doesn't it?
Is that a cat?
Oh, I think I found it! Is something wrong?
No, nothing. I guess his office is downstairs?
Yeah, there's a sign on the door that said this is Ogata's office. I guess we're in the right place.
Seems kinda boring for a private eye. Probably doesn't make much. This sign ought to light up and blink and stuff.
Nobody's gonna go there if it looks like a strip club. She's right. A PI is supposed to be discreet, right? Nobody wants to be noticed going in there.
Yeah, I guess you have a point. Still, what matters is that we found it. Now that we're actually here, what are you going to ask him? I mean, I'm definitely asking about my hand.
Yes, we're going to ask about your hand and the inner realm and minds and everything from yesterday.
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Is it totally empty?
Welcome.
Oh, hello.
Hey!
Hello.
Hey,
Nice to see you again. Thanks for coming out here. Wait, who are you?
Hello, I'm Shizuku Kamina. It's nice to meet you. I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry for kind of barging in like this.
No kidding, you guys really wouldn't shut up. Sometimes I just don't know what to do with them. Kidding, I'm just kidding, please don't hurt me.
I'll seriously smack you next time.
hey, guys! Anyway, hey, thanks for helping us out yesterday.
Sorry I had to run out on you like that. You must be pretty curious if you came all the way here, though. You want to know more about mines, don't you?
Yeah,
I figured. Well, have a seat wherever. You want some coffee?
Oh, sure. Thanks.
You got any soda? I can really go for a soda.
Leo!
Kidding, just kidding. Coffee sounds wonderful.
Oh, wow, this is delicious. You're right. This is amazing.
Glad to hear it. Have any trouble finding the place? Takes most people a few tries.
Yes, we got lost a couple times.
A lot of the buildings around here don't even have numbers.
It seems kind of weird to have your office in a place like this, though. There isn't much traffic.
True, but the unusual location means unusual business.
True, true. What do you mean by unusual business, though, if I could ask?
You know, ghost hunting.
Aha! I knew it! I knew it! You're him, right? The guy everyone's talking about?
Oh? Well, maybe. I wouldn't know. Anyway, didn't you come here to ask me something?
yeah, well, a lot of things. I'd like you to tell us everything you know about mines and all the rest.
I'd be happy to, but I have to ask you a question of my own first. Why were you even there?
Well,
Interesting. It's quite a story. You're pretty lucky in a way.
Lucky?
It's a long story. You'll just have to bear with me for a bit. Yesterday I told you about the mines. Stands for Major Inner Node Displacement. Most people don't know they exist. Only a handful of government men and a few cops know the truth.
What? Why?
Because the government wants it that way. They keep the truth under lock and key.
what are you talking about?
Most of the people who think they know what mind is actually don't.
You're gonna need to be more specific.
The general perception is that mind is a drug, a particularly dangerous one.
What?
Wait, it's a drug? Does that mean we're all high right now?
Leo, have you even heard a word he said?
Of course, all of you know by now that it's not a drug. It's just what the government wants people to think.
Why would they go to so much effort to hide the truth? What is the truth?
I'm afraid I don't have all the answers.
That doesn't matter. You've got more than we do.
All right. Do you remember what the Inner Realm is?
Yeah, I think so. You said it was a world that's separate from ours, the Outer Realm, but is still linked to it.
Correct. And just as humans live in the Outer Realm, the Inner Realm has its own residence.
Then you're saying that's what minds are? Creatures native to the Inner Realm?
Exactly. There are about as many of them in the Inner Realm as there are of us in the Outer Realm.
Whoa, that's a lot!
They're different from us, though. Violence seems to be their basic mode of interaction, but they have power beyond anything a human would want.
So they're like some kind of mirror monsters?
That's an interesting way of putting it. But I suppose it's not entirely inaccurate. The Inner Realm is a bit like a reflection of our world. There's some sort of barrier between the realms that can't be crossed, though. One theory says that it's because they're slightly misaligned. Whatever the reason, it means that normally we can't cross over, and neither can any of the minds. Unfortunately, that's only normally.
So sometimes you can?
Yes. You saw one, actually. Remember the door?
You mean they were using that to come here from the Inner Realm?
Exactly. Although the doors go both ways.
What do you mean?
They can use them to step out here, into the Outer Realm. But they can't actually last very long here. So usually, they'll try and take over the body of a human. The host experiences several visual and auditory hallucinations, as well as extreme aggression, but they also gain supernatural powers. The popular idea of possession is fairly close to what actually happens.
Jeez, that sounds horrible. Is it easy for minds to possess people like that?
No, it's not. Or at least it shouldn't be. Your, mind is naturally resistant to that kind of invasion. But if it's not in the best shape, some of the defenses start to come down.
What does that mean?
If you're depressed, or irritable, or angry, or something, negative emotions make it easier for a mind to get inside you. They seem to be able to spot people who will make easier targets.
Oh,
Do you remember that kid we saw?
yeah, I was thinking the same thing. He would have been a perfect target.
Interesting, interesting. What did you mean that it goes both ways, though?
They can also use those doors to bring people from our world into theirs. They've been doing it for a long time. Sometimes when people go missing, that's where they go.
Wait, you're saying that's what they were doing with me?
You're just now figuring that out.
What happens to the people they pull into the inner realm?
Nothing good, I'm sure. I'm guessing you have a pretty good idea of how hard it would be to survive over there. Minds are violent by nature. And they seem to like to, well, eat us.
That sounds horrible.
What is a minder?
How should I explain that? Well, we know the inner and outer realms are counterparts of one another, so it follows that their residents are too. Following that line of thought, it makes sense that somewhere out there is a mind counterpart to you. Get it?
I'm not sure.
Like a mirror version of ourselves.
That's probably the best way to look at it. Yeah. They're like you, but not you. You've managed to establish some sort of working relationship with your mind counterpart. The people who do that are usually called minders, although it isn't like an official term or anything.
Then I made a contract with her.
And I made a contract with him. Is something wrong, Sana? Your face suddenly got all red. What? Oh no, nothing at all. I'm not thinking about anything. You're not thinking at all? Well, that doesn't sound good. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about.
You guys really need to be careful setting up a contract. As an experienced mail order expert, I'm very disappointed. Wait. Wait. Are you saying I made a contract with the demon? When did I do that?
I think you know when.
I do?
Wait. The store?
That lady. I think she called herself the Undertaker?
Correct. I'm guessing you visited the shop too? My best guess is that the act of choosing a weapon is the equivalent of setting up a contract.
Are you serious? Dang, I should have put more thought into what I chose.
The conditions of the contract seem awfully ambiguous, though. Some people get fused with their mind somehow, or just get devoured. Maybe it has something to do with compatibility?
Wait, fuse? You mean like me?
Sort of. You've only been partially fused.
So, how does the store set up these contracts?
Unfortunately, I don't have any idea. All I can say for sure is that you're alive because you made a contract with a mind.
Yeah, I think you're right. Sorry, but do these mind things look like ghosts?
Well, no. To most people, they don't look like anything. They're invisible. But I wouldn't say they're ghost-like. Only minders can see them.
But I can see them.
Really? You can see minds? Have you made a contract too?
No, I'm pretty sure I haven't, but I am sure I can see them. I just don't know why. Is that not normal?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of a case like yours before.
A little while ago, she just started to see things other people couldn't.
Interesting. Well, I'll look into it, all right?
Thank you. I wonder why I can see them. Why are we minders anyway?
Well, because we're special, I assume. We're sure not normal.
When you became a minder, you learned about things you weren't supposed to know. That means you're being hunted.
What? By who?
What I told you today about your minds, keep it to yourself. It's not easy for people to accept what they don't understand.
What does that mean?
Well, I think he's saying people might not like you because you're different.
It's a little more harsh than what I meant, but I suppose it's true. What are you going to do now?
We're still trying to figure that out. But we can't just leave Leo's hand like that. And we can't ignore that Shizuku's seeing things she shouldn't.
You're probably right on both counts. The condition of your friend's arm might mean that he hasn't finalized his contract yet.
What? Really?
Then how do we finalize it?
Sorry, I don't know the answer to that one.
Am I going to get eaten?
Oh no. Is there anything we can do?
If you don't mind, I'd like your help.
What?
There's still a lot I don't know about minds. But the more I study them, the more I stand to find out. I want to know if you'd be willing to help me with that.
Are you asking us to be like your assistants?
Yes. The first step to learning anything is gathering information. Even out here, I get a lot of cases, and I'm pretty sure some of them involve minds or the inner realm somehow. I've been trying to handle them all myself, but lately, I've been thinking I could use a hand. If you'd be willing to help, I'd be much obliged.
Yes, I'll do it! I mean, I'm kind of boned if I don't figure this stuff out. But at least I get to work with a private eye. That sounds awesome.
Oh, I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Well, we're not going to get anywhere on our own without information.
Yeah, seems kind of irresponsible to even try and figure out what's going on. I don't have a mind like you guys do, and I'm afraid of scary things, but I'll do whatever I can to help, if you want me to.
Just don't do anything you're not comfortable with, okay?
That's it then! We're in! Assistant to a private detective. So, when do I get my business card?
Shut up!
There was one more thing I wanted to ask you. Why do you know so much about all this? Minds and the inner realm?
I guess you could say I've got a history.
What do you mean?
Once you get to be my age, everyone's got one or two things in their past they'd rather not talk about.
What the heck?
You'll understand sooner than you think. All I can tell you right now is that I'm not your enemy. Now, if I can get down to brass tacks. Hello. Let's see. Hello.
You lost me.
Heh.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm curious. Uh-huh. Let's see. Hey. Hey.